If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. If you want to score big, then get over to Neshannock Auto Mall. George Fiacco, General Sales Manager, and his experienced staff will be glad to talk to you about all the amazing used car deals from their huge inventory. Lifetime powertrain warranties, extended warranties, and guaranteed credit approval. They have a body shop and full detail shop. It's not your normal used car lot. They also buy cars, trucks, and SUVs. Neshannock Auto Mall is located at 2515 Elwood Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-698-7304. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
Hello and welcome to NCTV45 and high school baseball. Today the Blackhawk Cougars take on the Newcastle Red Hurricane. And this game coming to you from Neshannock as we're under a rain delay type watch type thing. Okay, as the rain alert has come in, and I'll give you a little update on that. They're saying that there's a 70% chance of rain and thunderstorms going up to 80% tonight. And NCTV45 weather definitely keeping you abreast of that situation. And
Doug Brown on the bases.
Yes.
And what's
so we're looking forward to a great game here tonight, and we'll be sharing to our groups everywhere along the line, so that you have the chance to watch high school baseball right here in the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Now, everybody meeting, going over the ground rules, as this is really like a neutral field for both teams, and I don't think anybody's played here. Maybe the Canes as before, and now Blackhawk will come up to bat, and we'll be watching on both our things. Welcome, Jeremy Morton.
Hello, and welcome to Neshannock High School for today's WPIL Quad A Section 2 varsity baseball game between the Blackhawk Cougars and the Newcastle Red Hurricanes. The Blackhawk Cougars are 8-2 in section, 10-4 overall. The Red Hurricanes at 6-3, 7-6 overall.
Yeah, it's a big game.
Head coach of the Blackhawk Cougars, Bob Amelia, in his 20th season, and the head coach of the Newcastle Red Hurricanes, Bill Cook, in his inaugural season. Assistant coaches for the Canes, Eric Montazzi and Andrew Fry. Athletic trainer, Vince Pavia. Umpires for today's game: behind the plate, Mike Bruno, and on the bases, Doug Brown.
The weather has pushed back the time, but we're ready for a Section 2 matchup in WPIAL baseball.
Now we're back here, and I'm with Mark Alisco. You saw him on NCTV45 Beat the Candidate, our mayoral candidate. Now I'm going to do some color on baseball. And this is a great opportunity. Me and Mark haven't had this opportunity for a while, so I look forward to this.
Is that on?
Yeah, we're totally on.
Hey, and you know, there's only one game separating these two teams, so this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, you know, and you're familiar with the Canes as you coached them last year.
Oh, I coached the last 3 years, and previous to that I coached 18 years. Took a little break there for a few years because I was a principal. But you got sophomore Rocco Bernardino here, and his bread and butter pitch, Ange, is his fastball. And he'll get on top with the fastball, and then Billy will have to throw some curveballs and some change-ups to get some outs. But the key here is to be able to conserve his pitch count. Simply because at 100 pitches he's got to be lifted. So although Rocco believes he can strike everybody out, and a lot of times he can, but Billy doesn't. Coach Cook doesn't want him to do that. Like Crash Davis says, when you get outs, let your fielders get outs. It's a democracy.
That's it. The big thing here is the Canes had to go 9 innings in the last game that we had on to beat Beaver, and it was quite a situation.
Batting first and playing second base, number 6, Zach Zucchelli.
Zach Zucchelli, little Italian up there for Blackhawk, and Kane's in on the third base side, as he did show bunt, and they read that right.
Well, they always have that. That's Bob Amelia's team. He'll show bunt all the time. He'll just look at his defensive alignment and that's what he does. But he'll get on top with his fastball and not watch. He'll start doing something different with his curves and changes.
Well, outside.
Brown base umpire receives 2 outs. Lights coming on here at Neshannock High School.
Inside.
It is a
Here we go now.
This will be interesting. Foul and out of play.
2-2.
And when it goes out of play here, it goes out of play.
They're going to use a lot of baseball. Let's see what he throws him, man. You got a 2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And pleasure to have you along, Gloria. Thanks for the kind comments. And we appreciate you listening to NCTV45, listening, watching, and enjoying the game.
And 3-2.
And
Third.
a little bit different when I'm looking at the outfield. You've got a lot of different textures out there, as we were being told before. Go ahead.
He got a full count here. He's been throwing all fastballs here. I'm kind of curious as to what he's going to do here.
So Kelly reaches
That's
out
foul.
of flare to the right field line.
It's a nice pitch right there.
Yeah.
Kind of threw like a two-seam cutter there. But see, this is the problem right now. What you're doing is like his pitch count's getting high already. Now this first hitter right now, he's throwing 7 pitches to him.
Yeah, and that begins to become a problem as the game wears on, and that goes foul. And that pitch count has to be right now. You're in 10 on the first bat.
And that absolutely plays, in a high school baseball game, that certainly plays a big role.
Now, Mark, do they have to take him out at 100?
100. Take him out. It finishes the batter. That's a great pitch. That's a great pitch. That was nasty. He threw a full count slider, and that thing broke off the end of the table.
That
And
is second
Rocco
playing
gets,
shortstop, number 2, Marco Borello.
That was nasty.
Rocco gets the first one, and there's one out. Inside.
Now you'll see Blackhawks team will almost 80-90% of the time take a strike. That's just the way they play. It's what they take. Except there.
Inside and
Killed it.
that's up against the and
To the fence, Barella pulls in with
Killed it.
you know the key there though. It died in the grass.
Well, yeah, and that's going to happen. Johnny Colero was saying prior to the game that it's wet out there. As you can see how they cut the grass in, you can see they just
Batting third and playing center field,
and they
number
stopped
10, Ray Nally.
But that kid hit a fastball. I mean, he really came out and got it.
monster year for junior summer.
Called strike. With Bernie at third, do you think they'll try and steal?
No, I don't, but I think they'll bunt a lot. Matter of fact, I would probably play him up more. He's a little bit too deep.
Time called.
He steps out.
Valley.
Thanks for joining us here on NCTV45, Newcastle's community television station. Called strike.
What's the count? 1, 2?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good mix so far there from Brandon. Now heading to count. Open base only making it 2 pretty here.
Two.
Outside, 2-2.
Outside part of the plate that missed. And you count even a 2-2.
Breaking breaking ball, outside breaking ball, maybe with the batter. Sees the fastball, good, great discipline.
Courtesy toss to second base. The letter was right there at the bag.
Courtesy toss, that's one way to put it. That might be the quickest inside move to second base I've ever seen, and then from the slow throw to second base out of it that I've ever seen.
Heart rate, the catcher goes out to top the net.
6 singles in the swing line for each team.
Now, we're 2-2. 1 out, a guy on second.
Next pitch. No. And the breaking pitch. And second time.
Nice to see you, Mike and Karen Shoup. You're watching NCTV45 High School Baseball. Newcastle versus the Blackhawk Cougars. 3-2. Got a guy on second with 1 out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and big pitch coming from Rock.
Good secondary leader.
Ball, foul.
Keep counting. Pitches as best as possible, Don. 100, not 105.
And
I've seen a couple of 4 pitches with
the pitches are piling up with every batter in the first.
And that's typical Blackhawk. You have to pitch to contact, mix your speeds. They're very disciplined hitters. Bob Amelia has been doing this a long time. He works a count. He has his kids disciplined. They don't come out of the strike zone. So you got to mix your pitches and pound the strike zone against them.
Foul back.
There's a lot of room. Newcastle bench having to chase a lot of baseballs and woods behind us. And now the left field line straight to the elementary school down the right field line.
Well, Con, and she's kid is
Yeah, and he's
7. This is another 8-pitch count. Another 8-pitch.
yeah, he's got almost 20 pitches in already in 2 batters. 3 batters.
That's already a developing storyline.
That's, again, how they battled out with the first game. Bernardino's been impressive this year. 26 plus innings pitched, a 106 ERA. 5 starts is only late season game against Blackhawk. He left with the lead.
Her ball line drive left field.
Yeah,
Fallen base hit.
dropped him for a base hit, but they'll hold the runner at third, and as that ball just got into left center, and solid hit.
Goes the other way with it too, and I like the base runner.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 20, John Melaglise.
Now, if you see how this is developing, you see that Bernardino is starting to throw that fastball a little bit too much, and he's getting behind in the count. So he's forced to even throw the fastball more, which against a team like Blackhawk, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Runner is in limbo.
And they got the guy between. As the ball sailed into left field, got the guy safe at second, and the third base runner scored. And we got 1-0.
And that's been typical of Newcastle this year. Almost every game that they've lost, is because of the errors that they've committed.
Yeah.
And if you notice that, Mikos was looking at third base but threw it to second.
Yeah. And you can't do that. You gotta look where you're throwing.
Even if that run scores, you gotta make sure you get the out going to second.
You know.
What happens? You get so concerned about that run that's going. Leads to mistakes.
You know, it's just amazing to me when that ball gets hit and goes anywhere outside of the infield, it just almost plugs.
And it's going to do it all day.
That's what's going to happen every time. You get yourself clear one way or the other and be on the same page.
Now I'm looking, is there infield here, the green, is that turf?
Had time to make that move.
Yes, the infield is all turf. Outfield is
It's
yes.
not like he turned and broke for a second.
Nice pitch. Now, see, that's what he has to do. Yeah, that's a little slider or cutter he's throwing. And it has some movement on it, and it's breaking away. He's got to throw that for strikes in order for him to get through this lineup. If he just throwing four-seam fastballs, they're going to tee off all day.
Checking the runner at second.
There it is. See?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Two away.
As they get 2 down.
Two outs.
Batting fifth, playing right field, number 5, Jarrett Wright.
They get out of here with 1 run, they did a good job.
Yeah.
Jarrett Wright.
And their offense has worked.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. If you think that Parkstown Restaurant has been serving the greater Newcastle area with quality and experience in family dining and great entertainment. Their superb menu includes sides, wings, pizza, sandwiches, Italian entrees, American entrees, soups and salads. Parkstown Restaurant located at 2800 West State Street, Newcastle. Eat in or take out. Also, call Parkstown and ask about what's on tap for entertainment. 724-656-1453. 656-1453. There's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County? Then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Pretty powerful. You know, runner at second, nobody on first, 2 outs. Called strike.
Steve Naylor was in the 40s. So they really made an adjustment with the stride, settled down, and ended up playing a complete game. So this isn't doom and gloom by any means.
And foul again.
For Neshannock.
Now this would be a good place where you think a breaking ball or change up.
Yeah, there's no question. You got 0-2, you got first base open, you got a left-handed hitter up, so you can't give in. You absolutely don't want to give in to this hitter. You know, you got to nibble around the corner of the plate. Hard curveballs down and in. I'd never give him a fastball now, and he did. He threw him an
You can see it on the release.
He threw him an 0-2 right down the pipe fastball.
Heart rate caught.
But you know, he's a sophomore.
Either way,
But you know, Cartwright should know better, and I'm sure he is. And I'm not sure the coaches are calling the pitches. I'm looking over there; it doesn't look like they are. So Carter should know better.
Pitch, check, flare, foul.
And there goes foul. And once again, the pitch count starts to pile up again.
It does, yeah.
Okay, because you got the 2 strikes, and you got 2 foul balls. All of a sudden, you're up to 4 and looking at the fifth pitch. And
Stay alive. And that kind of mentality can lead to a lot of those little flare blue base hits too. 0-2.
swing and a miss. The side goes down 1-0, and the Canes will have to get busy as we start to head to the bottom of the inning.
Due up for the Canes, Micheletti, Morrell, and Sinchek.
You know, what was interesting there is that he struck out the side.
Yeah.
He struck out the side, but he struggled to do it. You know, I think his pitch selection his fastball looks good, but you can't get behind to be forced to throw that all the time.
The steady diet of that.
And you saw him throw a couple of good sliders and curveballs, but I don't think it doesn't look like he has confidence in it. If he would throw it more, he would be a lot more effective. But the thing that concerns me at this point is his pitch count's high.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, last year, how you doing, girls? When you looked at Beaver and you looked at Blackhawk, and I know it was a year away, the Blackhawks program more advanced than Beaver, not to compare them.
Yeah, Blackhawk is they're the creme de la creme of the section, and it's simply because that's who's been winning the section
In the field for Blackhawk,
year
at
in
second
and
base,
year out.
Michelli, at shortstop, Borello.
Bob
In center field,
Amelia
Nelly.
ends
Going to
up
pitching,
coming
Chris
in
DeLuca.
with 2 and 3 pitchers every year.
In right field, Jarrett Wright.
And
Doing the catching,
they know
Justin
how to
Nixon.
pitch.
At first base,
They know
Creighton
what they're
Carter.
doing on the mound. They're
At third
well
base,
schooled,
Matt Ranza.
disciplined.
And in left field, Mike
Keeps them in the
Hildendahl.
games. So as a result, when you got a guy on the mound who's throwing strikes, pitching to contact, and you got guys out there that can play some defense, you're going to be in a hunt all the time.
The reason I asked the question was that in the Blackhawk game, if you remember, you were sitting down below us, Rocco was able to rear back and throw those fastballs and really take the Bobcats and overpower them.
Yes. Yeah. When he was able to set up that fastball, he was able to do it. And he sets up the fastball by the curve and the slide. But
Batting first for the Canes and playing second base. Number 1, Dante Micheletti.
by the time Rocco Bernardino's a senior, everybody's going to know him at WPL. I'll tell you that right now.
And that's outside. That's ball 1. Called strike. That looked like that was a little on the line from my perspective here.
This is Micheletti. He's only in 9th grade.
The Micheletti. Good foul.
Fouled it. Dan, good to see you along.
a good ball player.
Carmen Blundo, happy to see you. Watching NCTV45.
Can get closer.
And hit down and hit.
Ground ball second, scooped up by
As the ground ball to second produced nothing. And we have one out and up to bat.
Batting second and playing left field, number 3, Don Morrell.
No earned runs. He was 9-30 in his pitch this season.
Now, Nick Morrell's having a monster year.
Oh, yeah.
He's just hitting the heck out of the ball.
That's no excuse. Tell Ryan we're not too happy with that.
Against Beaver, he was huge
Yes.
at the plate. See, they're setting up on the outside.
right side, right field, right. In a few steps.
They were setting up on the right side. That's 2 down.
Matt Senchak.
And
Batting
Senchek,
third and playing center field, number 7, Matt Senchek.
463 with 11 RBI.
Did you see that?
called strike.
And he homered.
There you go, baby.
Yeah.
He's there.
He's up.
Wow.
Because that ball went high. The ball's held high. And hustling down.
I think he beat that out. I think that was a hit no matter what.
Yeah.
Chip, you got that as a hit?
That's a hit.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he gets her anyway.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 21, Braden Cartwright.
Now, our guy Senchak has a big threat to steal hands. He's a great base runner with great speed. Oh,
Inside ball.
gotta run him, Bill.
And looks like they were listening because Blackhawk was immediately over on that.
Well, the home games I watched Newcastle, 2 of the Blackhawk coaches were there scouting. So they certainly know what Senchak's going to do here. There he goes. Oh!
And Cartwright hit by the pitch. He goes to first. And the Canes got 2 on with 2 outs.
McCauley running for Cartwright.
Pitch running for the Canes, number 36, Anthony McCauley.
You got
Now batting number 17, Logan Gibson.
Logan Gibson's a sophomore. He's been hitting the ball pretty well too.
Now, the key is here, Logan can get the ball to the outfield. Does it plug and create a situation where our base runners can get across the plate?
Oh yeah, a base hit's going to score Senchak. He's got top speed. There's nobody going to throw him out. A base hit will score him.
So he's just got to place his ball.
Just got to hit it. He gets in the outfield. Our guy Senchak's good.
My guy said that.
Our guy Senchak's the best.
Inside.
He just threw 3 straight balls. Now, I hope they're paying attention. And he needs to probably take a strike.
So you think he's taking it?
I think he should be taken. I'd have him taken. And he did.
No.
has it on the first base side.
Oh, you're right.
Well, it's not that you're right. There's a lot of ways to get to Mahoneytown. You choose a way, and if you get in an accident, doesn't mean you chose the wrong way.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoneytown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Nico & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero-turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco & Sons, 724-652-6911.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
I like that. There's a lot of ways to get the Mahoneytown.
0, Blackhawk 1.
You know where I learned that from, man? You know, I used to say that all the time. Lindy Law. Lindy Law.
There's a lot of ways to get to Mahoneytown, folks, and then, you know, that about said it. You know.
That's something you guys are figuring out.
And with that,
Water.
yeah, yeah, with that hit, I mean, it was like it had eyes.
James, water. 1, 2.
Couldn't have been hit any better.
Yeah, he hit it good. I'm looking for the zero. Where's the zero for the bottom of the inning?
You just hit, as we put the glasses back on, and we gotta go to the end of the inning. Let's see.
Always play with fire.
Blackhawk wins and sets up some games for the section championship next Wednesday.
Third pitch count.
The two are supposed to be the Bobcats.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 14, Justin Nixon.
You hit runs, though.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess if you hit one, you gotta hit it twice for one.
yeah. And ball one. As called strike.
Mark, clear those outs.
Huh?
Clear the outs.
Cleared the outs.
Three-time WPL champ, 2004,
Clear count.
2012, 2 years
Not 1-1.
2017.
See, after it broke past the third baseman, it just died in the outfield.
Yeah. 4 to 5 now in 2 games. He'll be looking for a courtesy runner. Check this out.
I don't know that I'd like the composition of the turf in the infield and the outfield grass.
Yeah.
Because when it hits, it speeds it up.
Batting 7, playing first base, number 12, Creighton Carter.
You're at a disadvantage.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Ends up first with Creighton Carter. Enemy over here.
Up, Hunter bumps it up, but unable to get there as catcher Braden.
You know,
Strike one.
Hunter Burns here.
Los Angeles.
Carter, Blackhawk, very fundamentally sound team, as they've always been in Cincinnati. Not afraid of team put the bunt down.
Hey, Angelo Parada here for Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. And if that's not a mouthful, nothing is. But when you need a mouthful of that special brew, it's Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. You know, nothing tastes better than when you make it yourself. And I do some of that brew myself quite often. I like doing it. It's a great hobby, and it's something you can do. Croakers, Kegs, and Corks, located right in Union Township. Give them a try.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine, okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. Now, we've got 1 strike, no balls. Bunt shown.
I like that right there. He squares around. He put 2 hands on the bat just in case, but he squared early. How's that pitch?
And he squares around.
Outside ball.
That ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And
Pitch count scenario after 1 inning.
how much do you think that's bothering Rocco with the constantly shown butt?
Where you want to be.
Not much affects him.
But down, and it's going to go foul.
Not much affects
It's
Rocco.
like harder.
I really don't think it does affect him.
Stay here, but
I don't think it's a factor for him. You know.
Nobody
You know,
else.
as far as I'm concerned, they're bunting. Get the out. Get an out. They're giving you an out. There's only 21 outs. It's another out you got to get. You know?
Yeah.
He might be squaring the ball. They still have thinking well in up on the fifth grass.
It's a great pitch.
guy in the infield.
Popped up, Rocco calls for it,
I will take
and he grabs it right in front of the mound, and there we go with 1 out.
Coaches say pitchers should never be the one to field a fly ball in the infield. I disagree.
I never understood that either.
I mean,
Pat
especially
Choppa,
out there, the only people
thanks for tuning in to NCTV 45. Kathy Lynn Hufstra, thank you
Now batting number
for
22, Clayton Carter.
coming along and watching.
I'm not talking about the player, but behind the mound, maybe a little different, but yeah, you're right. I have quarter infield things.
Ball 1 there, and
Yep, we're back to that
Oh, well,
nemesis.
I don't know. I pitched to. Do I claim to be an athlete?
Fouled out of play. 1-1. The rain beginning to fall as in the outfield I see some umbrellas start to pop up.
Pitchers being athletes, I wish you could see more pitchers being full.
is it 1-1, right?
Yeah,
Already this year.
1 out, 1 guy on first.
1-1.
Ball hit the second. Oh, and that's a rare miss. That's a rare miss, and that's exactly what I was talking about with that fast infield going to the slow outfield.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. if you watch Newcastle games, and I've seen them almost every game this year, every game that they've lost, they've
Batting
lost.
ninth and playing left field, number 11, Mike
Really
Kitzenbaugh.
fell apart. Every one. So you're in the second inning and you got 2 errors so far. And you're playing Blackhawk.
Yeah. That was a homemade double play.
It's set up right for you.
Table is set 2-1, 1 out.
Inside, and 1 ball, 1 strike.
But a lot of slow rollers that couldn't quite make a play or tough.
Canes would be blessed if they could get one of those double play balls hit again.
So far here tonight, I don't know if to get it too hot, but still, if you're not used to it, you use it a little bit differently.
And you know, the Blackhawk hitters will step out of the box and
Always. They keep pressure on you. They're disciplined at the plate. They hit in the strike zone. And when you make a mistake, they capitalize.
Look at second, throws.
foul back. Hit the fencing in front of us. And
District runners-up in 2016.
Blackhawk's approach is the same every single game. They understand it's a war of attrition. They know that most high school teams don't have 2 and 3 pitching deep. So their philosophy is to get high pitch counts, battle up there, stay in the strike zone, show bunt, move kids around, and they're successful at it. I call the check swing strike.
that's 2 outs. And Rocco happy with that.
Yeah, huge for sure.
Now batting number 6, Zach Zucchelli.
In that second position, I like how Hogan is right back there. So yes, so we definitely would not wait for the appeal and give it to him. 4 strikeouts and 3 of them have been on the curveball.
Kelly was a strikeout victim after a lengthy
Inside. Called strike. When Rocco hits the inside of the plate, he does a decent job.
And if you can see, and it's hard to tell what he's doing, and it seems like if he's throwing a 2-seam fastball, it has some electricity to it. It's moving, you know? Because I don't believe he's throwing it. I don't think that's a curveball, but he's having some. It actually acts like a slider. But then when he throws a 4-seamer, because he gets behind, he gets wrecked.
Yeah. And that's usually a situation where Blackhawks sitting on it.
right center field, base hit.
And it drops in and plugs.
Coskill around third will score. 2 third basemen. Ramsey on the RBI.
And that's 2.
2 out hitting. 2 out hitting is key for both teams the first time they've played the Blackhawk all year long. And just a little flair. Nothing too special, but putting that on ball, 9th RBI of the season.
You know,
whereas Kelly doubling up the Cougar lead.
high school baseball here in Western Pennsylvania is tough because you have a season where it could be anything. It could be sunny
Back
and
for Blackhawk number 2, Marco Varello.
Oh yeah, anything. But this game, if you see how it's developing here now, they got Bernardino's pitch count high. They're disciplined at the plate. Newcastle's made 2 errors. They've capitalized both times. It's 2-0. That's typical Blackhawk baseball. That's how they play.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street.
0-1. Ground ball short.
There, they got it. Out at second. We didn't have to move a muscle there, and we go to the bottom of the second.
2 hits, and on the cross the Newcastle error, and 2 by Thorne. We go bottom 2. Blackhawk 2, Newcastle nothing. You're watching WPI Baseball on High School Sports Network.
John Fabian, thanks for tuning in, and hope you're enjoying NCTV45's high school baseball. And right now, Canes have to get a little rally stuff going as they're down 2-0, and we're in the bottom of the second. The story here, pitch count high for Rocco. Few errors for the Canes, and not scoring when you're leaving people in scoring position, and you didn't push them across the plate.
That's the teacher in me, I guess. Can't just focus on one thing. Always have to be ready for something else. So I'm
now, Canes will come up, and coming up for the Canes is
to say the very least. Unfortunate, it was going to be a milestone night for you, Don.
Vince Sukovic, and Hallmark is the white shoes.
Every current former
If I would have looked at the shoes, I wouldn't know.
That
good to see you on NCTV45.
15, Vince Sukovic.
Sukovic up, Canes down 2, and Sukovic swings and fouls him back.
Now you see the difference. You're down 2-0. It's his first at bat. Probably shouldn't have swung at the first pitch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of fields that partly.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's in the school district.
Outside.
And I also don't think.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to NCTV45. Now we've got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Called, and that's a ball. Ball 3. That was almost a Bob Uecker pitch. It's a little outside there.
A little outside.
Ball 4. Now you got a guy on.
Yeah, very good.
Off walk, even though the average, which usually brings 2,
Batting 7th and playing shortstop, number 5, Jacob Grippo.
Where I have a problem with this is I was noticing this takes away the bunt.
runner going, pitch.
Safe. And overslid the base. Overslid the base and called out.
If you're not used to do it overslide all the time, especially when the turf gets wet, and lo and behold, there are some
that's an excusable mistake. However, he's a senior. He's played here a lot. He should know. Look at this.
Right down the
hit.
Yeah.
Oh!
Just outside the
I
line.
guess it was.
Wow.
Because, James mentioned earlier, they cut
It's amazing
their territory.
how it just
Hey,
plugs.
Coach Wanda.
How you doing, sir?
Hi guys, how's everyone? What's going on?
It's amazing how it just plugs.
Yeah. Wow.
Ralph's gonna take the inside at this point.
And
We're in sport guys. It starts ready. We're in the press box. One of the press box.
This is
When I was coaching, you never came and watched.
2 balls and a strike. Whoa, inside.
inside.
Just 42 degrees. They're playing baseball. They're pretending like they're having fun.
3 balls and a strike.
Oh, that was a lot of fun the other night. With those, yeah, that's good.
Nixon made it throw.
And
Watch this stuff. Oh yeah, go get there.
he's got him. Now, the big key was that overslide at second base. You know, jeez.
Rams that having to go.
If Vince could have just held on, because he beat the throw, he was in there.
Batting eighth and joining the pitching, number 27, Rocco Bernardino.
You know, you have Coach Blundo here, and he can tell you there's sometimes you play a team, and no matter what you do, it just doesn't happen. No matter, and Blackhawk is that way. You know. Ooh.
Now that puts 2 on with 1 out and Fabian up.
I've always said this. You got Blackhawk can dress their girl softball team in their baseball uniforms, come and play Newcastle, and for whatever reasons are, we make mistakes against them.
Pitch running for
No
the
matter who it
Canes,
is.
number 10, Aiden Quick.
Now, how many ways are there to get the money down in this play?
Yeah, right now there's a lot of
Batting
ways to
ninth
get them
and
on.
playing third base, number 29, Bernie Fagan.
Montosi is very aggressive on in his offensive baseball, but I'm sure he's going to have Bernie hitting away.
But would you bunt?
No, 1 out, no way, no way.
I mean, called strike.
Bernie Fabian.
You know, if this is the Flaherty field, maybe you try drag bunt because the ball
Right.
died.
Well, that's my
But here,
point.
It's not going to happen here.
That's my
It's too
point.
quick.
That turf takes away that play.
No doubt. And Bernie's not real fast.
Yeah, is it? Well, you know what? Same as Flaherty right now. 325 down the line.
Yeah.
350 down the line or 325?
325. Inside ball. 2 balls and a strike.
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be.
The umbrellas are out.
Yeah, I tell him all the time. What do you do?
And Bernie fires one down to the first base line. Everybody moves up. Essentially a bunt.
Yeah, essentially. But yeah.
Now batting number 1, Dante
Actually, it doesn't.
Micheletti.
No, fly ball, not a ground ball. It's a sack ground ball, but it doesn't show up. It's through you.
Yeah.
Now, this kid's a good athlete. This Micheletti. Does he play basketball?
He does play.
9th grader. He's a good player.
Position 2 out.
Yeah. Normally he's
High and outside. Ball 1.
Yeah. And he's earned it.
Yeah, no question.
Freshman at 4A level, starting.
Now, he gets the ball into the shallow outfield, either left or right field, and
And an RBI double the first time he was
you got 2 runs.
If he can drop one in somewhere,
freshman looking at that.
you know, it's 2 outs. They're going to be going on contact. So, Quick's a track guy. He runs cross country, so he should be able to score. He's on second base here.
Key is to get it into the outfield. Ball. Ricky Sumner, welcome along. Janet Claus, John Sarandria. You're watching high school baseball on
Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper.
NCTV45 in Newcastle.
2-0.
Oh,
Out,
he gave him that. 2-1.
2 balls and a strike.
You're looking for something right down the middle.
That was a tough call.
Yeah.
That was a tough
That's
call.
a good take on his part.
Right off the end of the back and pick up.
2-1.
Get up! Get up!
Mound.
It-
Kelly has it.
Nice
Throws on the first.
Nice.
Kelly going to
Tough one there as
After 2 full innings of play,
It's 3
Blackhawk
outs.
Cougars 2, Newcastle Red Hurricanes 0.
and we go to the top of the third.
no errors.
And the rain continues to fall ever so lightly.
Third. 2-0 Blackhawk leading Newcastle.
And that can only make the outfield a little worse.
Well, looks like it's starting to rain a little harder, but as you can see when you look at a Blackhawk pitcher, he was losing some control. That the mound kind of gets slick, the ball gets a little bit slick. It's a lot harder to throw.
Now, what kind of composition do they have around the base pads?
Nothing, it's all turf. It's all turf.
Yeah.
And that's why they're sliding through the back.
We're 2 innings.
That's
Class 4A showdown. The Blackhawk Cougars.
that's a tough
4 hits.
situation.
Barely expanded 3.
Mark Glitch, thanks for watching NCTV45.
200 runs. And they expanded
2-0, the Cougars lead, and now this will become a little bit of an adventure.
Finishing the schedule. May 20. Tell them what they could go forward. All right, I'll look.
See how they show bunt.
Yeah, that almost they open up with
Take a strike, show bunt.
yeah.
Right now, it's 3-5 to Blackhawk in the third. Leading on the last pitch spot, but then getting a piece of caught right on the way.
0-2. Does he come back with the fastball?
Oh, I hope not. I'm looking at Billy. I'm looking to see if they're calling a pitch. I'd like to see something down and in hard. Good curveball. Give him a fastball.
He came back with the fastball, got him.
How do I know?
Or Bernardino one away in the top of the third.
Are you kidding me?
Now batting for the Cougars, number 20. It was a walk, right?
Yeah.
He's messing with my color guy.
We got Coach Belundo here.
3 strikes from Blackhawk hitters. There's one hitter on Malibu. Plate.
There we go with a strike.
His poison, we were talking about that earlier. It's very good. Like Ange asked if the bump was show, you know how they showed when I said it doesn't face him.
Popped up to right field, and there's the catch, and out number 2.
You know, double play ball, booted, miss that through the ball away.
You know, here they go. The Canes can get back to offense again.
He'll work around. I mean, look at he's 6'5". Yeah. 6'6", right? So, you know, he's going to have a down low here.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 5, Jarrett Wright.
Henry, Fredjo, and Chad, welcome to NCTV45. We've got 2 outs. We're in the top of the 3rd, and there's a called strike.
Oh, he should. He needs to get a little bit of shape, you know. Feel that pressure.
Every time the lights on.
Absolutely.
And ball hit, and that's going to be caught. And they got him on
3.
Now, down 2, and going to the bottom of the 3rd.
Take a look at the teams that have.
This is going to be this is a key inning, as I've watched, because the Canes.
This is it.
Yeah.
And you got Beans Senchak coming up. You know, he's when he gets on base, he's a threat to take some bases. He's a threat to can get some points. They can cut the. They got to cut the lead in half. Cut the.
Gateway, Trinity, South Bay, West Allegheny, and Mount Porter. On the 4A, Mount Pleasant, Young,
Marcus is their ace.
No, he's your number 3 guy.
Forward, Thomas Jefferson, West Mifflin, Ringgold, Mount Ambridge, Newcastle, in Central Valley. 3A, Pearl, Shreveport, Clear Lake, Dairy, Avonworth, Beaver, Dulwich City, North Catholic, Keystone Oak, South Allegheny, South Park, and Southmoreland.
Now,
2A, Seatless South, Southside Beaver, Burgettstown, and Central Academy, Sarah Catholic, Paul Ridge, Riverview, Churches, Houston, Fraser, Chronicles, Laurel, and Mechanic.
Yeah, how about one that doesn't have a gun to do something? Well, that's different. Okay, here we go. Everything I want to do, that everybody else is doing, they're different.
here come the Canes up the
Batting for
bat.
Canes, number 3, Nick Morrell.
Lined up, and the pitch. Whoa. Just foul.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and all Cedars 724-658-9260.
I don't need a spot.
For the Canes.
I'm sure it's pretty traumatic.
Oh my God.
You know, he was tuned in watching us.
Oh, okay, good.
You know, and hope you're feeling a little bit healthier, John. John Sarandria. Outside ball.
We have coach about forming the next to us.
1-1.
Unique high jersey idea from the basketball.
And ball hit. And wow, he put it deep. He put it deep, and he had to go left and he had to go right. But the outfield wasn't quite slippery enough.
High enough for him to regain it. Now, Ralphie on our basketball show, he cleared things up.
One
Now batting
out.
number 7, Matt Senchek.
Senchek up with 1 out. Out. Ball 1. Called ball. And
do I have permission to go where the wall has hurricanes written in the gym? Can I go cover that up then?
Well,
fouled back.
This is young trouble right here.
Especially financial crises right now. It's on high on our list of paying off the asset, but we're getting there.
I will provide the one thing. I want you to count from that check.
Inside.
I do agree, we should be united.
Ball.
There's Red Hurricane.
The floor does say Red Hurricane. The floor on
The floor's wrong too.
Mr. Barletto of CB Gallery. We say hello to you. Thanks for tuning in to NCTV45. Ball hit center field, and that's caught.
For the second out of the inning.
2 down.
Balls here for Newcastle was right at Cleveland.
And right in front of him is a big spot of mud. You can barely see it on your screen.
Now batting number 21, Braden Cartwright.
Braden Cartwright up with 2 outs. Inside ball.
Gotta take that in there. Take that in there.
Take another one there for the team.
Get through there.
Ball hit and stopped, and
Braden Carter at first base
hustles up the first base line and safe as the slippery infield
Scorekeeper, what are you marking at?
gets to
You got that a hit?
I got it.
Blackhawk.
I think it has to be a difficult play like that.
We got it a hit.
Hit of the game, infield hit.
Fully extended just to knock it down.
Yeah, we got it a hit.
Guy on first.
Now batting number 17, Logan Gibson.
Logan Gibson up. 2 outs. Guy on first. And there's a pitch, and it goes back, and they get the guy to second.
And he could have gone to third.
That's key, even though there's 2 outs. Logan Gibson could get the ball to the fence somewhere. Now keep in mind with the wet outfit.
Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Neshannock Township welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
And then we'll plug on them.
He got it.
Logan needing a hit here in the gap to score a run. As Mr. Alisco says, cut it in half. Ball foul back.
this kid don't play basketball.
Now,
Red Hurricane got a runner.
great time for some Coney Island hot dogs if you were at the game. Maybe a cheeseburger. Inside and hip back foul.
Backside collapse. You notice? Backside
Third
collapse.
baseman Rangers go, one over first baseman Scott.
In a protected plate situation right now.
Get out there! Get over his head out!
No way, it wouldn't drop. And that's 3 outs. We'll go to the top
After
of the
3 quarters
fourth.
of play, it's the Blackhawk Cougars 2, the Newcastle Red Hurricanes 0. Today's game is being broadcast on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. You can watch the game anytime you want by logging onto www.tribhssn.triblive.com. The exclusive home for the 2019 WPIAL baseball and softball playoffs is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Also being broadcast on NCTV45 and anytime on your time, folks. So 2-0 Blackhawk, and we're just hanging in there and waiting to see what's going to happen.
I'll bring it up.
I do, man. I'm not necessarily good at Many. I do.
Scoring position. They've had opportunities to at least getting a touchdown.
Cannot be as fun.
Relatively up.
Welcome there, Paul. Great to see you along. Vicky Barbati, Ventura, happy to see you. You're watching NCTV45 in Newcastle. We're available anytime on your time. And right now, King's trailing
Watching here, Newcastle fan or Blackhawk fan, doesn't look like Clearview Field.
by 2.
Beautiful.
You're in Neshannock High School.
Now, see, I disagree, Rob. I would rather do a baseball
Now
game.
batting for the Cougars, Justin Nixon.
Because, and you know what? Basketball moves too fast. And for you, it is, man.
More than welcome.
Now,
Kidding myself.
inside, ball 1.
But the situation will change. The game's moving fast, Rob.
Wind up in a pitch from Rock. Ball 2.
There's no way
Now,
to go
here's where he's going to have to let his fielders fill.
Well, yeah, right now he got to throw change. Let him hit it.
5 of about 30 in the rest of the season is nowhere else.
Called strike.
About the red and black.
Also, has caught teams baseball in each of the 2 days as well. 2-1.
High, but in the strike zone. 2-2. What are you looking for? Curveball.
Yeah, but he's been in love with his fastball. He'll probably throw the fastball. I don't know. Let's see.
Went and named 3 or 4 other guys.
Foul back.
He's a fastball.
Got me because he was immediately saying, no, Canales hits the ball really well. Now he's absolutely ripping him. He's got one of the best hitters right now. He's putting right down the wall with all of his teammates. Getting their job done. The 2-2 from Bernardino. Swung on, foul.
Foul, and that's out of play.
It's going to land in the bullpen on that third base line.
And
It's a 9-round contest for Blackhawk.
that's a lot of pitches.
as the pitch count has to be high for Rock right now, as we're in third.
It's tough sledding out there now.
Swing and a miss. What do you think the pitch count is right now?
Appropriate chatter? Umpires will be on me a lot. They just want to see.
Now batting, Creighton Carter.
That's put a cut on that. Put a band-aid on that.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Called strike. No balls and a strike. We've got one out. Called strike 2.
Now, there's a training facility. I'd like to see them go to. They should go this summer and fall.
You have to.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and conversation being held by the Cougars
They don't have the pop in their fastball.
as they come back and get ready to set up.
Still catch up to.
0-2.
That's just the beginning.
Oh, check it! Check it!
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah. Good. Cartwright. Yes.
Swing and a miss,
Cartwright's going to step.
and out of first.
2 to 3. Back-to-back clean.
And there you go, 3 outs, and we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Why did?
Half the team was making their way to the dugout, thinking that was out number 3, though.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of the game.
We had a lot of guys head to the dugout. It threw me off because we do have 3 up there.
Right.
Okay, folks, let's get one more here. As we and top of the 4th.
Matt Renza.
Played here in Sunday night.
Can you change the out?
Dave's asking to fix the scoreboard. It's not the home
Swing.
Not the home field.
Nothing.
Not exactly. How to make it. That's all that matters.
They know.
We're 1 out away from being correct.
Nice pitch.
2, 1 strike away from being correct.
Oh, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's okay. It's going to end there in a second.
Maybe they're predicting the 3rd out.
Yeah. Down the relax.
Get nervous.
The reins up. Swung on a foul down the first base.
Foul. Out of play.
Now, if the Cougars start the rally, you may have to shift over.
If this batter gets on, yes, I'll go make the edit.
How many classifications do they have in high school baseball?
6.
Still 6?
I think they're low in the season.
Breaking ball.
It's a base hit.
Base hit and hits the grass, slows down, and thrown back in.
Yeah, I guess so.
2 out single,
Okay, 2 out single.
for the And a little
Now
help
batting
there.
Mike Hixenball.
Extends the innings for Blackhawk. Mike Hixenball, the 9 hitter, will come to the plate.
Good job.
I'll take that. First pitch swing,
Foul
right
back.
fast. I may have.
That came back quick, as you were right there. NCTV45, Newcastle's community television station, and we enjoy bringing you high school sports all over Lawrence County. Anytime on your time, it's NCTV45. Called strike, and that's strike 2.
So you guys were outside for me. We won it! Every time I'm not pulling you, it's always been raining.
It rained on us in December.
And Cartwright blocked out.
Nice job. Nice video production from No Water Pullman.
And,
it is Pullman.
It went back yet.
Oh.
I guess the other deal.
The 1-2, high kick,
And
another foul ball.
foul back.
Out of play.
Looks like it's starting to hold up on the rain a little bit.
We just had the one camera on Tuesday, and then yesterday this spring.
I like it. Breaking
Swing and a miss.
Throw down
And
the
throw
first
down the first is out.
Drop rock!
And Stacy DeCarbo, we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score Blackhawk 2 and the Canes
After 4 innings of play,
0.
the Blackhawk Cougars 2, the Newcastle Red Hurricanes 0.
I want to thank you
After 3.5.
Thank you for tuning in to NCTV45,
Yeah, it comes out
Newcastle's community television station.
That's right, they were happy.
Canes are going to have to get something going here.
You know, it's not like they're falling asleep at the plate. They've been hitting the ball pretty hard, you know? And,
Yeah.
And they just haven't gotten any hits. You know, they've had some bad luck. And, you know, Sukovic slid over second base. Not really his fault. There's wide it's going to go. So you know, they've had some tough luck on the offensive side.
For the Rebel Yell podcast, but plenty of baseball and softball information.
You notice the difference here is 2 runs.
The fun segment.
And look at the errors. Blackhawk 0 errors. Newcastle 2 errors.
Yeah. Yeah, the air up the middle
really hurt.
Yeah. Because that was a double play ball.
If you're for all the Lawrence County citizens,
At 3SNDOT.
Now batting for the Canes, number 15, Vince Sukovic.
Now here we go.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
If you want to score big, then get over to Shenango Auto Mall. George Fiacco, General Sales Manager, and his experienced staff will be glad to talk to you about all the amazing used car deals from their huge inventory. Lifetime powertrain warranties, extended warranties, and guaranteed credit approval. They have a body shop and full detail shop. It's not your normal used car lot. They also buy cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shenango Auto Mall is located at 2515 Elwood Road in Shenango Township. Call 724-698-7304. Parkstown Restaurant has been serving the greater Newcastle area with quality and experience in family dining and great entertainment. Their superb menu includes sides, wings, pizza, sandwiches, Italian entrees, American entrees, soups and salads. Parkstown Restaurant located at 2800 West State Street, Newcastle. Eat in or take out. Also, call Parkstown and ask about what's on tap for entertainment. 724-656-1453. 656-1453. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
First pitch of that fourth inning, bottom of the fourth, and up and grounded out to second base, and there we go.
Now, if you look at Coach Montosi's mannerisms at third base,
Routine, but routine plays.
he's livid. He just swung at the first pitch.
Yeah.
Now batting, Jacob Grippo.
It lowers the pitch count, and it really has to be something that, well, that sees to the base. Because that, I heard that hit.
Yeah, hit his helmet.
Yeah.
Here comes Bob.
Order out of the dugout claiming that ball never did hit.
Yeah, it hit him. There was no doubt.
I think Bob's arguing that it hit the back.
Check, which I might to do this, go and check.
Yeah, it definitely hit the helmet
Of Grippo and potentially off the bat as he was pulling it back.
How would
So that'll be difficult to see, but I
Yeah.
feel like being able to infer between them.
Yeah.
So umpire Mike Bruno goes out, have a discussion with Bud Brown. I guess you could also be saying here, Don, whether or not.
You know, I think that was pretty evident, and I think you could see that if you watch our replay on that. There's no doubt it hit the helmet.
Doesn't mean you're making a attempt at the ball. So something like that, if the bat still needs to strike somebody, you're obviously getting out of the way of a
Now batting number 27, Rocco Bernardino.
Rocco up. Guy on first. Got to get it to the outfield, guys.
On no out.
Throw back to first, and nothing doing over there.
Right, Don doesn't have base runners every inning. Base runners in scoring position through the first three innings.
Great jump.
Runner Daly
And he's going to be safe.
Nice job. Great jump.
Yep.
And if you saw what Grippo did, he slid and hugged the base.
Yeah.
0-1 on the count. 4 innings.
Now you've got a runner on second with one out. And needs to get something to the outfield here, folks. Get something to the outfield, and that's key.
Earlier on the super pitch.
The ball goes back to the fence, and now you got a guy on third.
Get him home, Rock!
It's 1-1.
I don't want it going at all.
All right.
Just warm it up this whole game. I don't want it going at all.
How do you edit this again?
Just put it all on zero. Does it have clear back? Yeah.
1-1.
1-1 to count.
One ball, one strike.
Bernardino now with
And
runner at third base.
time called.
Good job by Nixon. On this last pitch. Get back. We were talking about it earlier.
And just needs to pop the ball out of the infield here. Rock takes a swing and a miss.
That was a hell of a
One
swing
ball,
right there.
two strikes. Yeah.
a dinger right now. He does have one on the season, but something in the outfield would just be enough to get this run, and even something on the ground would likely get the speed quicker. 1-2. One on and big strikeout for the second.
That's a huge strikeout with down 2 outs, and Bernie coming to the plate.
Now batting, number 29, Bernie Fabian.
Third baseman Bernie Fabian.
Need to pass ball.
Down. Grounded out to first in his
Outside, ball 1.
for ball 1.
NCTV45 in Newcastle, Newcastle's community television station, and welcome, Caitlin. Time called, and
have a talk with his classmate. What about the upper class?
here comes little chat, and no balls, no strikes. The lights come on here at Neshannock.
Both teams having their managers stay in the dugout, not coaching baseball. Not something you see very often in high school baseball done, but worked well for both broadcasting and games this year.
And let's see, with
He's telling him to take a strike here, too.
strike, swing and a miss. That almost seemed like a half-hearted swing there. Fouled back. Now you got 2 strikes.
Late on him.
Quick conference.
And
Down 2-0. Now 1 pitch away from getting out of another game.
He threw something in the dirt and might get Tyler catch it.
yeah, it has.
At third, it's a high pitch. The 2-2.
Fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And
looking for his third really early season.
leading off at third, and then goes back. Fouled out of play.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and all Cedars 724-658-9260.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Really protecting the plate here. Just got to get it to the outfield, Bernie.
Section 2
Wow. Full count. Gene Tomsky and Caitlin, thanks for tuning in. 10CTV45. Key is there. We got first and third.
Turning the order over to the first and Rocco Micheletti.
2 outs.
And Micheletti up with 2 outs.
Now batting for the Canes, number 1, Dante Micheletti.
See what Newcastle elects to do. The winners.
I don't think they'll run.
You got the middle back now.
I don't think they'll run him.
And just as
Now batting number
we
3,
had a technical
Nick Burrell.
drop, Micheletti gets a base hit. Run scores 2-1.
Runs are here. But I just pressed 1 and then went up to the 50.
Get through!
Knocked down and it looked like he went past the
End of 4.
and beat it.
Blackhawk Cougars 2, Red Hurricanes 1.
2-1 and Joe. Hello, Joe and Karen.
Newcastle Hurricanes will be back in action tomorrow as they travel to Mohawk High School to take on the Mohawk Warriors. First pitch at noon. The Canes will return to section play Monday, May 6th, and travel to Beaver to take on the Bobcats. And then Wednesday, we'll finish up at home against section rival Central Valley. First pitch for both games will be 4 p.m.
All right, now how do you edit this again? When you hit that 1, it came up at the bottom.
It's got to go by inning. Where's the inning on here? You have to inning, what was it, 4, enter?
Blackhawk leading Newcastle at the end of 4 innings. Alongside Don
Inning.
Michael and James Dobson.
4.
Unbelievable.
We get the score. It's 2-1.
Yeah, we know.
If you want to miss this,
Yeah.
Shut it off.
Can we project the whiteboard?
Okay, folks, as we start going to the top of the 5th. 2-1.
Here's it.
4 on base. Newcastle.
I already hit it. I hit
1
adding,
run, 3 hits, 2
inning.
runs. They've now left 7 on base.
4, and then it should be
Including
1 run.
5 in scoring position. Rocco Bernardino been throwing a gem on the hill.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 6, Zach Zucchelli.
Underclassmen Dante Micheletti in that last
Not
inning.
4. Yeah, you just can't make more sense.
It's got to be on the other side. I wonder if Green is.
And
Mark, I wonder if Green is.
Wearing the button, who's been, they say he's going back actually.
as we get a nice little walk fix. 2-1. And Blackhawk up.
Nah, you got a 4-1.
Amy Rispoli, thanks for joining NCTV45. And 2-1 and
What inning is this?
Top of the 5th inning.
That's
here.
that clock.
At Neshannock, right on the inside point. 3-1 out of count. 73 pitches coming into this inning.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Full Bernardino. Lasted 5 innings the first time before the full-time pitch count.
And guy goes to first.
Kelly, first free pass allowed in the contest today.
They need a prescription for a double play, good doctor.
Now batting number 2, Marco Borello.
Yeah.
Blackhawk chooses to do here.
Austin Leisure, thanks for watching.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100.
NCTV45 in Newcastle.
See if they try to move the runner off the second. He does square the bunt.
And Bunt gets down.
By the pitcher, throw on the first base in time.
Got the guy at first, and there's one out.
Completed 1-3 for the first out. Off the top of the fifth inning.
One out, and we're in the top of the fifth.
Ray Canale.
Now batting number 10, Ray Canale.
Plenty of content coming up.
Now, interesting here for Blackhawk, they high outside.
Now it's 2 for 4 for
Hey, make sure you're on your toes, ready to go. JT, more and over.
Of little videos? Are you talking about the podcast videos?
And now we're going to wind up and time call.
Switch it up. I want you for there. Contact.
Jason Steen, thanks for tuning in to NCTV45. Claudia Micheletti.
When you have a home game not at home here.
And
also with the weather situation, some action in the Blackhawk bullpen.
pitch hit down and
block it, stop it.
Kept it from getting out of the infield, and that was key.
2-hit day for Ray Canale. Runners on the corners. Just looked familiar.
And
Single.
big issues here. But I think Blackhawk will end up sending down the runner to second.
Well, he's a good hitter, man. He was a great coach by Bernadine. He still found a way to fist it into a spot to reach.
First
over the shoulder. Home run. And that's going to clear the bases. And that's a 3-run homer. 5-1. 5-1. And 5-1.
Let's see if we can get these runs right.
Jared, over ready to get the pitch.
Now batting, Jarrett Wright.
There you go. 5-1, coach. You got it. Tough break for the Kings on that one.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
And
Check moment here from Newcastle and get the first one on board.
5-1, and we're in the top of the fifth.
Now two pitches go back to the screen in a row. And I like this here, coming out
And Canes will look to get somebody to warm up here as
5-1 after the John Malley
things are
3-run home run.
going to change up for the Canes.
Here in the top of the fifth inning.
Mike, welcome to NCTV45 in Newcastle.
Afterwards?
And now everybody adjusts and
also update the baseball and softball coaches that to say. I'm curious to see how many games they'll play. I don't think
Let's go, Roger!
5-1.
Third games and then cancel on other third games in the area. So who knows?
High. And that's a ball.
He's in trouble now.
Yeah. He's going to need some help.
3-0 to count. Right down Broadway, strike one.
Called strike. 3 balls and a strike as we're in the fifth inning. We've only got 1 out. Ball 4 puts the runner on. And now with 1 on.
Now batting for the Cougars, Justin Nixon.
Nixon, they'll look to see if they can force a double play here for the Canes.
He's in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah. We're up over 80. We're up over 80. Shows bunt, pulled it back. And that's another ball.
He's going to get him if he walks him.
2-0 to count. Young pitcher out there. Sophomore, step back and throw over. Back in safely. There's a runner by first base, but you be able to make the adjustments and keep composure on the mound.
And runner goes down to second.
To the screen.
Did he hit him?
On the wild pitch. I don't
No.
know what that hit. It looked like
It hit the glove and bounced up. The batter ducked. It went over his head. Cleared the batter totally. But when it hit Cartwright's glove, it hit on the hit on the top of the glove and caused it to ricochet back to the screen.
There's no batter there, I'm not sure. It would have been possible to be caught. 3-0, right down.
And there's a called strike.
Right now it's
3 balls and a strike.
5-1 over Newcastle.
And the Kings will have to get busy here.
Here in the fifth. Ball here.
And they called that.
3 walks in the inning gone.
You know, that's where it becomes inconsistent. I like the idea of the batter blocks with the inside line.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up. go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Now the line is worn on the left side as it faces us, and it becomes a little bit more difficult, I think, for the umpire to call that ball and strike.
Yes, I agree.
And there's the ball.
Right, first game since Monday. It was in a mercy rule game there on Monday. All pitchers eligible to throw, but wanting to ride this kind of work, bring your ace all year.
And there's the pitch. There's another ball.
That's it. See, what he has to learn is when he gets in these situations, he has to go softer, not harder.
Right.
Softer.
2-0 the count from first baseman President Carter, 0-for-2 on the evening.
My question is, doesn't that become a natural instinct, or is that not at everybody?
No question. When you're a young pitcher like him, you have a tendency to grab the ball tighter and throw it harder, which flattens it out. You lose release point. You lose
On the third base line, past the guy in favor.
It gets
And that's what you
through.
get. Rounding third and coming in
Gets
before
through
coming to third base,
Fabian.
sliding in safely to third.
And he's safe at third and scored a run, and that's 6-1.
Advance is right scored from second.
And that's created some problems for the Red Hurricane.
From Morel to Fabian, but sliding in.
We've got runners at second and third.
6-1. Ramsden now to the plate with 2 runners on. That foul is squaring the bunt. Good defensive maneuvering by McCain's team. Even pitcher getting the pitch out there, Bernardino, ball 1.
I didn't think he was really together.
He was just shown bunt. He wasn't bunt.
1-0.
He wasn't bunt. Plus, he's having a hard time throwing strikes.
Right. Yeah.
Lineup is Bernardino. Well, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. And what was a close game is now cracked wide open.
Cracked wide open.
Squaring the bunt again. It's going to go back to strike 1.
Wide open.
It's smart baseball.
I have this coming up right here. It's pitch number 100 on a 15-yard.
Oh, really? And he's done. Oh, that's why they let him go.
Pitch number 27 by my count. I put him at 100. Toss for the courtesy runner at third. Carter at second. Swung on the
Swing and a miss.
Even at 2-2.
Uh, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out.
And he's at 100 pitches, so this is it for him.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And a on base place hit.
Count goes full. The test is on here. Rock needs to be able to get
this game open here in the top of the 5th.
that all important out.
wind up in a pitch and called ball 4.
I gotta run.
Bases.
Take it easy, Mark.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging in here, and
I'll see you, Mark. I'll see you guys. See you. Your turn down the football start.
Yeah. Bernadine
and
top of the 5th.
we lost our color guy, and it's just sit back and
Class 4A Section 2 action. You're watching it. Blackhawk against Newcastle. You're the Triple I.
thanks for watching NCTV45 as we ease back, and Dave Perino, welcome aboard, and Cade's hanging in there until we got to actually this inning. Now Vince coming on the mound to pitch for the Red Hurricane, and he's got to get 2 outs, and he's got a lot of people on base. We had an interesting glitch as we were broadcasting. Yeah, right when the Canes did score that run, with a crack in the bat, down went some internet reception, and then we went back on. So 6-1, and Vince will have to do some work here.
Top of the 5th inning, Blackhawks 6-1. They put up 4 runs already in the inning.
Damp out as we've had rain, and now it's not raining, and
not official yet. 4 1/3 inning, giving up 8 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks. All 4 walks coming here in the 5th inning.
welcome aboard, Brian Kelly. Brian Rice, good to see you on NCTV45.
I don't think it's
And
that the 3-run homer by Malaguis really rattled the young man. After that,
Now pitching for the Canes, number 15, Vince Sukovich.
Blackhawk hold this open now with the bases loaded.
Sukovich up on the mound, and Blackhawk batting with 1 out and the bases loaded. This is a very key situation. Welcome aboard, Mary Brada. Called strike. And every infield in, everybody moving, try and cut things off. High, ball 1. That's 1-1. Canes in a desperate need for a double play here with the bases loaded. Really can't give up any more. Ball hit up, and Fabian, Bernie got it. Bernie got it just over the foul line, and not quite out of the infield dirt.
Now batting for the Cougars, Zach Zucchelli.
2 outs as Zucchelli comes up.
Hurry up! Come on, Steve! Stay hot!
High, outside, ball 1. And now wind up pitch, hit, center, field, and caught. And Canes get the catch, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. And
Bases left, full,
after an inning like that, you got to really get back to basics and see what you can do.
Today's game is being broadcast on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
About
You can
far
watch
as
the game
getting it
anytime you want by logging on to
back into a reality. Maybe you come
www.tribhssn.triblive.com.
back a little bit.
The exclusive home for the 2019 WPIAL baseball and softball playoffs is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. Newcastle's community television station, and
kitchen change coming
we're
for Blackhawk in the bottom of the fifth inning. It's a 6-1 lead over Newcastle. Marco Burrello.
hopefully we can get a couple guys on here and cause a little bit of
4-3 record. If I can read Coach
work.
Murray's handwriting well enough. 28 strikeouts, 11 walks, and 36 innings pitched. And 3.16 earned run average.
NCTV45, we're available anytime on your time. And here we go with the bottom of the fifth.
Each and every game.
And
DeLuca 4 innings, 1
Kings will
run,
send
3 hits,
Cartwright to bat.
1 hit, 4 batters, and 1 strikeout. So all things considered, good effort by DeLuca, who no longer
You've
has
got
a
Cartwright, and I think it's Logan as I'm looking down there. Or Sinchek coming up. Sinchek's up.
To the hill.
Now pitching for the Cougars, Marco Borello.
Cougars make a pitching change, and we're ready to go.
Haynes, number 7, Matt Senchuk.
That's called the ball. NCTV45. Happy to carry high school baseball for you. 2 balls, no strikes. And ball foul back. 2 balls and a strike. Sinchek looking to put something in play here for the Red Hurricane. Ball hit up the middle, and there's the fact that it dies when it hits that grass. It hustled out of the outfield, out of the infield, hit the outfield, and then the brakes were applied. Sinchek at first.
Now batting number 21, Brandon
Cartwright up the bat. NCTV45 in Newcastle, your home for Lawrence County sports. And ball bounces, and that was a hop off the turf, and the ball went into the outfield and puts runners at first and third.
At that, number 17, Logan Gibson.
Logan Gibson up, and big key here for Gibson if he can get the ball out of the infield. Out of the infield, key, outside, ball 1. NCTV45. Anytime on your time. There's a steal called out as he was waiting for him down there at second. There was no doubt as the ball went down, and
thrown out.
He was thrown out in a heartbeat.
Thrown out by a long shot.
And called strike.
First strike.
Can't assume that they're not going to throw.
One out.
Big. I like the fact that they get the out.
Good hard throw, putting on one hop, two hop off the turf, and
Swing and a miss.
here for strike 3. Check the
And thrown down to second. That's out. And
looked like a promising start for the Canes.
we go to our down to one out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting Vince Sukovic.
Sukovic up. Runners on third. Canes not able to get the ball out of the infield. Swing hit deep right field. And it goes.
Round in second, he will be held there.
And that scores a run for the Canes.
So Vince Sukovic brings the run across.
Depending on how the rest of this inning plays out, if that's all you get, and the way it's sort of hollow field for Hurricane fans.
Now batting number 5, Jacob Grippo.
6-2, Grippo up. Runner on second. And swings on the first pitch, thrown out at first. And that does it.
After 5 innings of
6-2
play,
after
Blackhawk
5
Cougars
innings.
6, the Newcastle Red Hurricanes 2.
Was an error in the inning as well.
We'll go to top of the 6th.
Newcastle 2.
Top of the 6th, and it's 6-2. Thanks for watching NCTV45, Newcastle's community state television station. We're available anytime on your time. And just showing how slick it is out there as the ball ricocheted away.
Through 5 innings of play, Blackhawk.
Coach,
Newcastle 6
can you fix us up?
8 hits, 2 errors they have left.
It's 6-2's the right score.
Newcastle 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They've left 8 runners scoring on base, 6 in the scoring position. Heading to the top of the 6th inning, 6-2 Blackhawk in the lead. I'm James Dodson, sending it back over to Sir Don Rebel.
And here we go. As we go to the top of the 6th.
Thank you, James Dodson. James Dodson wearing many hats.
And I got to tell you, he does an excellent job. As we're all up in this booth together, and Dawson really taking care of things from the trim.
He's multifaceted.
Yes.
Teaches school.
We got
radio,
two in the bottom of the 5th.
He's international. I think I saw him playing. He was selling popcorn at halftime.
He missed us. He should have came up here with some.
Edit, inning. So now we're in the 6th inning. Enter. So now you got guess. And edit.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 2, Marco Borello.
There we go. And Borello up for Blackhawk. Lights on here. And their ball.
It's the ball into play. Left-hander's next pitch on the back. Double scored in the first.
And foul back and 6-2 in the sixth. Canes need to play a little defense here. Ball hit, foul. As it just sailed right down. Grass cut, and then as they started to go in, it became softer as we got rain up here. Lawrence County 45 weather, and there was nothing we could do about it. So they stopped cutting, and the outfield is a trip. Called strike 3, and there you go. That's 1 out in the Blackhawk, top of the 6th.
Batting number 10, Ray Nally.
If Johnny Q on it, so maybe John Anthony Q will have us look. No such thing.
Inside ball. That was coming in close. I thought that was going to hit him.
Coach Q here at Neshannock. What is it at school at Newcastle? Mr. Q? Mr. Q. Teaching in Newcastle.
And
no, we got 2-0 speed.
Family atmosphere up here in Lawrence County, don't it?
It is.
I owe you one. We'll get out here for 1 year.
2 for 3.
Appreciate it. Called strike, and
Been a much shorter trip.
Vince looking for that second out. And wind up pitch. And appeal, nothing. Do it. Says he doesn't get around. And key here. Sukovic with the pitch. High, and that's going back to the wall. Off the fence and around second, and he's got a triple as ball hit deep with 1 out and 2 strikes, and
he gave that one a ride. 522 average.
Canes really
stroking the ball. When he's not,
have a lot of work to do.
Now batting number 20, John Malglees.
That was Eddie Lutton out in the right field trying to give chase. And he had a beat on it. Ended up being just about a half step short. Out the wall.
Called strike.
It's not easy to lift your average when you're batting 522, but nobody's done that here this evening.
And Sukovic delivers strike 2 as there's a swing and a miss. And
bunch of defensive switches out there. Man, infielders Jake Fricko and Dante Micheletti have flip-flop.
here we go.
Bernardino at third baseman.
Set up on the outside corner, but it didn't seem to get there.
Up the middle, even with the bag, except for Nico at first. Love good block by Cartwright. That's another.
And that was almost a hockey save as Cartwright kept the ball in front of him and maybe saved the run there. You know, 6-2.
Pitch.
Inside.
They never really closed the book on
Ball.
the third inning. 6 runs, 4 of them earned on 8 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Before he was pulled with pitch count at 101.
And this key
Zukovic will step off.
as he looks around.
Difficult time and in the conference.
What are your thoughts on
And
the one offensive, one defensive conference per inning, all that jazz in high school sports? When you see the speed up at the
back behind the
at the
play,
minor league professional level,
and
what's your thoughts of having maybe something like that show up here at the high school level?
I think players left to their own.
now Zukovic, they talked about how he stepped off the plate, almost a warning about a balk, and called ball.
Basketball. I think sometimes teams are overcoached.
167! 167!
Pinch runner there going into
Ready on your toes!
number 3.
And runners on first and third, 1 out.
Probably that. See what his defense looks like now for Newcastle.
Now the
How about
question
Jared
is,
Price?
will they send the guy from first down to second?
First base Miko, Cartwright behind the plate, and then Zukovic on the hill.
Ball hit and chased down. It fell in, and that's 7 as it gets past. And runners at first and second, run scores. That is 7.
That brings home the Cougars' 7th run.
7-2.
And he couldn't have.
1 out.
How about Justin Nixon?
On the right side of the field. Not really anything that you want to do in the outfield or prefer Miko going back. Could be.
Justin Nixon 1 for 2, walked his last time.
Ball.
Takes the ball outside. Cleaning up a mess when he came in the 5th. Zukovic, like the first, Aaron faced in the 6th one. Punch out, triple walk and single.
Called strike, 1-1.
I'm going to say something too on that last play. Something that gets down the local line.
And Cade's giving a good effort here. Little young, first season for coach, and a lot of things to get used to, and then not playing on your home field. That's a little bit of disadvantage. I give that advantage to the Cougars.
All into being spectators when the ball's not in their general area. They could end up in your general area very quickly.
Still plenty of game left here, though. You gotta be impressed with the comeback that Blackhawk has made after their defeat on Wednesday.
7-2. Oh.
Blasted by
Now,
the Quakers.
look at
their most recent contests. Ball low in the 3rd to Nixon.
as we look for the count.
Allison in 2nd. Posture the 1st. Pinch runner and a courtesy run.
Swing and a miss. 2 strikes.
Probably a change of away. It looked like it broke away from the right-handed batter coming out of the lefty team. We're approaching the 2-hour mark in this game, John.
Low ball.
And Vince has to get him here on this one with 2 runners on and 1 out. And it's very important to let the defense play for you. Vince looking around.
Crazy to think how late in the year we are. Blackhawk with only 1 section game remaining. It's next Wednesday. 4 games.
Ball for 4. And that loads the bases.
Second 3 tops of the inning, and the bases are loaded.
6 in a row, I should say. Each base.
How batting Creighton Carter?
Now we have, it looks like, another substitute coming in.
Yeah, I mentioned pinch run a courtesy runner. I guess I was anticipating.
That's 18, which isn't on my roster.
Okay, which gives us 7-2 with 1 out. We are in the top of the 6th. Bases are loaded and called strike. And let's see what we got here. No balls, 1 strike.
Bases loaded.
And
steps off there.
As he stepped back.
This point, focus on the batter. You need to get
Tip, and that's called strike 2.
You got your outfielders out there in soggy grass, wet spikes, and
Come on, Banks!
you know, it's tough to stay sharp when you have the step off.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. It's a strikeout. All the bases.
Strike 3. And 2 outs. Bases loaded.
You're exactly right, Bob.
How batting for the Cougars, Matt Ranza?
You chat with each other out there, you know you can, but keep the lights space and really stay entertaining.
Low, and that's inside.
My favorite one when I played
Sukovic keeping things interesting as he's throwing low, trying to give him a lot of stuff to look at. Wind up, pitch. Oh, that's sat right into center field, and he just ran it down on the wet grass. And that's 3 outs. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, 7-2, Kane Strell.
Bases uploaded for a second straight inning, 10 stranded through 6 at-bats for the Cougars here this evening. Go bottom 6. It is.
Thanks for tuning in to NCTV45. We're available anytime on your time, and we thank you for making us Newcastle's favorite. The umbrellas have been down for some time here, as
James Dotson
we've been lucky that the weather hasn't been exactly cooperative, and
knowing him, he found the one other WPL game going on in scouting. Clean back in his team lost the state championship in '91.
Now batting Rocco Bernardino.
Never have his team be unprepared for an opponent in the game.
Oh,
Rocco Bernardino up for the Canes.
James chopping ball.
Hit to the third base and thrown out.
That is a difficult play. Charging and reaching down to get the short hop.
Nailed it.
Yeah, he did.
Really, this Blackhawk defense has been extremely impressive.
Now batting for the Canes, Aiden Heichel.
Ball, they should have seen Tyson Jr.
And Heichel up for the Canes.
Having the spot that was being held with fade ball.
Fouled back.
Pinch rain for back and forth. Came out of the game. Barella. 0-1 check swing 0-2. And run given up in the fifth, second inning in relief.
And throw to first base, he's out. And
Watching out there, that's a perfect execution on the throwdown. The ball goes
two
away
outs.
In foul territory.
And 7-2.
Back for the Canes, number 1, Dante Micheletti.
Making everything look quick. Dante Micheletti up, and last time he was up, he fired it right out of the infield, and that gave the Canes those runs.
All about communication, man.
Get back to the pitcher, and that's out. And 3 down as we go to the 7th.
After 6 full innings of play, it's the Blackhawk Cougars 7, Newcastle Red Hurricanes 2.
7-2 as we go to the top of the 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if he doesn't want to come up, that's good play.
And you came to join us at home.
Okay. That's climbing up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to make it simple.
Oh, right, yeah. For your sake. Make it good.
End of 6. Blackhawk.
Here we go, 7-2 as we go to the top of the 7th.
About 50 Canes. 10-5.
And everybody's starting to make a walk back down the walkway from the field out here at Neshannock of a Cokewood field. You know, and you hate you don't want to take anything away from anybody, but playing on a field with turf is different than playing on Flaherty with grass.
It could be a lot worse.
You know, and that is really a dangerous thing, as that ball would hit the turf and accelerate and then die. As soon as it went to the outfield. It gets a team like Blackhawk, you can't afford to make those mistakes.
There is no time left in baseball.
Go, Ben! Oh my gosh.
Called ball. And Vince with the wind up and the second pitch. And that's a ball, and that's 2 balls and no strikes.
He's 4 and a third. Escobar and
Come on, Ben, don't quit now.
Vukovic is walk 2.
That's ball 3.
But I had to look it up because I know AFL 45 did a top 100 movie quote about 10 years ago. Where do you think it ended up on the list of the top 100 movie quotes?
Welcome, Joe Chaffee, Dan Davis. You're watching NCTV45's high school baseball, Newcastle's community television station. Walk issued, and batter goes down the first, becomes a runner.
I'm not a huge movie guy, so
Now batting Zach Zucchelli.
on most of these quotes, but
You know,
again, that's my genre. A little different than most people.
You got ones like
7-2 as
number one, Frankie Minear.
Canes have to play a little defense, stepping out of the box.
How about is Cooler Pond? Pond's good for you. Is that in there?
No.
Pitch called strike.
Like that, you get a 3-ball suit.
No balls and a strike. Got runner on first, and
I'm sure.
It's in the hole, I think.
Kings can turn a double play here to be very helpful. Bun goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes.
Beauty, by the way, of having these games on video is that we can just go off and change our conversation.
You know, and
Walk by hits and lobbies at all 9 Blackhawk batters.
here we come back, and
Anytime they're putting
Let's go,
pen to
Ben!
paper or pencil to paper to form a lineup,
Ball.
balance inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It was 1 for 3. RBI runs through.
Runner doesn't have that big of a lead at first, but throw goes over there anyway, and he just steps back on the base.
2 years to Godfather, we're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Number 3.
And now,
I saw that movie, yeah.
runner goes down to second.
Nice throw. Nice throw, Brayden.
As Braden gets him on arrival, and bang, there is 1 out for the Canes. Now with the base pads clear, let's see if Vince can hammer down another out. Send us to the bottom of the 7th. Pitch hit right, ripping up the middle as it goes right into center field.
And that's kind of what they've been saying here. Is that after that hit total, we're not in Kansas anymore. That's number 4. Hitting the base hit. And then number 5, what Super Rich probably just said apart, right? Impossible like that. Here's looking at you, kids.
Number 6, I would have said, I would guess that.
Now batting Marco Borello.
Borello up, runner on first. And if the Kings could turn that double play again, hit down to third, it just gets past Rocco. And safe at second and third. It just got by as we were leaving it fixed on second because thought the play was going to come up there.
Top of the lineup. Kelly now.
1 out. Runners on second and third, and
3 for 4. Malachi's 1 for 3.
this is a critical point for the Hurricanes.
Damaging here.
Now batting Ray Nally.
Base hitting a double, but the Cougars have not scored. The walk. Fixing ball, caught stealing.
Wind up in the pitch. Thanks, Albert. Albert Conti. Appreciating our broadcast, and I thank you for your friendship and for your viewership. Albert Conti, mayor, candidate for mayor, and he's been on to Meet the Candidate If you haven't checked that out, check that out. As it's a public affairs of NCTV45. Now, wind up and the pitch, and
Really.
ball rolls outside.
3-0 now to Finale News. As James mentioned, 3 for 4.
Both these teams still have the
7-2 inside, and I thought that hit him too. We've got the bases loaded, 1 out, and 3 on.
Now batting John Meliglees.
And Meliglees up, infield comes kind of in. Now in at the corners, back in the center. Ball 1. And
I'm convinced that a batter you already got a 3-run shot. Now you go for a base hit, and that's right.
You don't.
At the windup and the pitch. High. 2 balls. No strikes.
Charge.
Oh,
Ball. Three balls, no strikes. And this is dangerous for the Canes right here. Called strike, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, and Canes need firm up here, get some good defense, and get out of this inning. And there walks a guy in. 8-2. And folks will go to the mound for a little company. And Friday night baseball in Western Pennsylvania, a novel idea. Didn't work out so great for the Canes right now, but the weather would have cooperated. I'd like to see the game at Flaherty. I would have liked to see the game at Flaherty. A little bit better situation, as the Canes are a little more used to the field. You have to have a real different kind of alignment with an infield that is artificial turf.
He's already yielded 2 runs.
So Bernie Fabian goes to the mound, and we'll see what we got. As, I'm going to straighten up, and we get to go through. Ange, I think we need some supper. A long time as we start to look and head towards the dinner bell hour. Lights on here at Bubba Kirkwood Field.
And yes, super good top road.
And
well, even a minute, I want to mention it.
Fabian takes the mound.
Heading off to serve our country after
1 out.
Is heading
and
United States Air Force.
Now pitching for the Canes, Bernie Fabian.
out,
At bat for the Cougars, Jarrett Wright.
We're in at the corners, back in the center. Fabian delivers a strike. No balls, one strike.
Batting with the bases loaded, he's already got an RBI, 1 for 3 with a walk.
Ball.
Outside, 1-1.
1-1.
Fabian came in the first game, faced one batter, and that was Justin Nixon's walk-off hit.
Bases loaded, he'll pitch from the windup.
Ball hit.
Ball to second. Could be
And
two.
there's
Second
one.
On to first.
Double play, and the Canes get out of that. And 8-2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
As the Cougars settle for 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and for the 3rd straight inning, they leave the bases juiced. Do or die for Newcastle as we go bottom 7. Blackhawk 8, Newcastle 2 in the Trib Live list for Sports Network.
Well, folks, this is it for the Canes. They gotta take control here in the bottom of the 7th and really gotta do a lot of work.
Last hope for the team.
Blackhawk
It's Morrell,
out in the field taking their warm-ups, and Morrell coming up. And if there was a guy you'd want be leading off to you, it would be Nick Morrell. Thank you, Mark Kaufman, for the kind comments. They're greatly appreciated. As this was a tough night for the Canes, you know, and you learn a lot about the finer points of the game when you see different venues. As and the rain we've had, as the ball came off the infield on its way to the outfield, just about plugged. So it was almost placement baseball, and hats off to Blackhawk, well coached, really on top of what they're doing. Kane's young and really getting a lot of learning lessons as we started carrying their games a couple weeks ago.
Nick Morrell.
Probably about a month. Morrell makes contact on the first one and thrown out at first. And that's 1 out.
Interesting, a couple of years ago, game that I was doing here.
And up to bat, Beadsy Senchek. And hello to Bobby Salem. Thanks for all you do, Chief. Outside, ball 1.
I don't talk about it afterwards. Were you up for the
I thought it was. I thought that was a chip. Was that here?
No, that was here.
And high. And that is ball 2. Roger Robinson, thank you. And hit the third, and throwing out.
I'll tell you what, this is a home game for Newcastle.
And
It's not a true home game. Blackhawk is playing this like this is their home turf. They're fielding every ground ball on the right hop. It looks like they're the ones who are more comfortable playing on this turf here this evening.
Now batting Braden Cartwright.
And Braden Cartwright up, and definitely called strike. Definitely a big difference in the turf and the settings of the field. We're gonna rebound and go from here, as it'll be time to
April 9th, 2011.
start to think and get things going in the right direction. Called ball.
It's been season sweeps in 2012, 2015, 16.
Canes down to their last out. Ball hit high and fielded by the center fielder. And that's going to do it.
Final score
8-2
from Kirkwood
Canes.
Field at Neshannock High School. The Blackhawk Cougars 8, the Newcastle Red Hurricanes
That's
2.
going to do it.
Thank you for coming out to today's ball game and drive home safely.
That's going to do it for this game. 8-2 as Newcastle drops that decision. Thanks for watching NCTV45. We're available anytime on your time. Newcastle's community television station. And have a safe and pleasant evening.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV 45.